right, folks, that's our first decent fish at Chickamauga after a day and a half. Tony got him pitching up under a dock. All right, so I don't really have much footage to show you from the first 2 days we were there because we were getting our butts kicked the whole time. You're looking at one of the best fish we caught in those 2 days, and we only caught a few. And we spent all day, both days, flipping docks, flipping timber, and then at the third day of practice, we decided to go look to do what we know how to do and find just some fish. We couldn't find any fish. We were just trying to find some fish. All right, that's the first keeper I've caught. That's a keeper-ish, close one. He's an Indiana keeper, probably.
Yeah. Another mid-size little fat guy. He's probably the one chasing these minnows around. This one actually looks like he has not been caught. Well, I gave him his first puncture.
All right, I'm messing the camera. It's not big, Tony, but he's aggressive. On the little, he's pale.
Yeah, like that fish just got in here.
Yeah, right at a keeper. If that'd be a good sign, if they're just moving up and they're not post spawn, right. We can't figure it out. That one on the back's recording too? I don't know.
Yeah, the back's recording.
All right.
I restarted it.
All right, folks. That's our third fish today, I think. We've struggled out here for a couple days, but we are finding a little bit of a pattern. I don't want to say that yet. We've also missed a couple big bites, both me and Tony. Been a frustrating learning curve out here for us, but we're getting there. Like Tony said, he looks pretty pale, or she. We're hoping they're not all post spawn out here, but we've definitely found some beds. Anyway, that's only my second keeper down here, but we'll take it. He's kind of a hefty guy, but
go into the trees.
Okay, it's not. He just hit it. I swear he hit it like a. Don't worry about it. I got him.
Look here.
I swear he hit it. Oh, he's bigger than I thought. Got him.
Check him. Just see. You see what I pulled in on mine? Another deep diving. It looks like a mega bass or a provoke.
Yeah, it's a good one. You can tell by the hooks. All right, we're doing all right. It's hard to get footage, guys. Like I said, we haven't been doing great, but today's our best day by far. We've doubled our production. That's my third keeper, and I've missed two. So like I said, we found a little pattern that we're familiar with, and we're not catching big ones. They're all about this size, 15 and a half if we're lucky, pound and a half. So we're not catching these, what's this lake called? Chickamauga monsters, but at least we're finding a few fish. And yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make something out of nothing, but that's what it is. Don Gambrel just sent a message. Where you guys at on Chick?
I'm pretty sure he's down here. Could have swore that was his boat. Oh, that's a...
Did the same thing to me. Felt huge, didn't he?
Pretty good. It's the biggest one yet.
Oh, it is pretty good. He swallowed it.
I think he shut my bin off.
Those are all male so far, ain't they?
He ain't really beat up.
Oh, he's 16 and a half. I'm
16 and a half.
I'm pretty good. So those ones are probably right at 15.
Yep.
That's our biggest
take
one.
it.
Yeah. Is it spawned out? Oh my God. Every fish you've caught has been caught before. Every single
Maybe
one.
Twice, because I hooked him in the top of the lip, or down in the top.
Yeah.
It's not beat up at all.
Its tail's fine.
Its tails are fine. Its belly's fine. Got a little spot right there.
Well, hey, at least the fish are biting. There he is again.
That?
No, he's a little guy. I like to beat him up the side of the boat. That's my move.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he ain't even that big, but he's big. Oh, he's big. Look at that. Tony on the big carp. They're not really looking either. Look at this. It looks post-spawnish. Pretty. It is post-spawn. For sure.
It ain't beat up though at all. Well,
Bottom
maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to have my picture, but I don't want them to see us.
That's okay. Talk to the camera.
All right, folks. 3.5, maybe pushing 4. Very skinny though. Maybe post-spawn. First good one we've got. Let her go back and get bigger.
Okay, so finally on that third day we found a bunch of fish. Now they weren't huge fish, the ones we were hoping to catch, but they were at least keepers, 15 to 17 inches and even a couple bigger than that. So we didn't want to beat up on them anymore with 2 days before the tournament. So on the last day of practice, we went as far away from the launch as we could get. We actually launched at a totally different launch a little farther south, just to fish for fun. We knew we wouldn't be able to get back to these fish, so we were just fishing for fun. And at least we were happy that we found some fish and we'd be able to put a few in the box at least. So this last day we're just fishing, and we ran into the biggest group of gar I've ever seen. But yeah, that last day we were a little bit more relaxed because we found some fish. And listen, we're just fishing now. Yeah, he sees us now. We're out here frogging gar, folks. Didn't realize it until we pulled up on the mat. There's thousands of them. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Well, hundreds at least. So I guess I am exaggerating, but there's a lot of them. I've never seen so many.
If your leg ain't bothering you, step up here on the front deck and look. Every hole.
Yeah, it's all gar.
Just everywhere.
So many gar. Snapping at your frog tail.
Yeah, the frog tail. The old...
Almost blacked my eye because of it. That's funny.
That one, he's worked at it good, see, like that.
Yep.
That would make you think it was.
Oh, for sure. I'd have thought that was a bass blopping on it. That's funny. That's awesome. Chickamauga, folks. I got bit at the same time. I looked at you and lost him. That's a decent fish.
Nice 14, 15 incher. God, something birds pecked him or something.
That's gotta be what it is. Holy fucking.
There's nothing.
Nothing like it, man. That's a good one. Real good one. We might have our first Chickamauga bass, folks.
Where's he going?
Right here.
Coming right up.
He jumped already, Tony. Right here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There we go.
think that's the way they look.
You're right, the color wise. Not a huge bass, folks, but that's the best one I've caught so far. It is tough out here. That's 3.5. Look, it's still pre-spawn. The first pre-spawn one we've caught.
It's only 67 in here.
Yeah. Anyway, we're out here still practicing, struggling. It's one of the better fish we've seen. Happy about that. Nothing fancy. We've thrown the fancy stuff. What's working the best? Oh man, I got lucky too. I set the hook decent because he folded the worm. The wacky rig. I know people like to knock it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's working. It's the bait we've caught most of our fish on out here. We flipped thousands of docks and woods. What do you, one fish, right? Oh, you got one fish off a dock, flipping a dock.
Yeah.
One fish out of thousands.
About the same size as that one.
Yep. But it could have been a turtle. But it swam in a circle real slow, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that definitely acts like something garden. Hit a
Got one. Not big, not big, not big.
trolling motor.
There you go. Hey. So, what about a dinky double up? Okay, so now it's tournament day, and unfortunately we had a late draw. We didn't get to take off till 9 a.m., which means of the 250 boats, a lot of them had been fishing since 7 a.m. We were one of the last groups to go out, so that kind of stinks, but we knew we might have to deal with that, and there's so much pressure. We knew we would probably have to be fishing behind somebody, so we just went with it, and we're hoping for the best. Feels like he might be a keeper. I don't know. I'm hoping. No, it ain't looking good. It sucks too because he's built right. Not quite a keeper, folks. We need a better one. First fish of the tournament. That's a keeper. That's our keeper right there. That's our first keeper, boys. Come on, help me out, please, Lord. Don't let me lose him. How'd he go under the net?
Couldn't see him in the netting. Get down like that with a spinning rod, ain't much you can do.
All right, a little intense couple of hours there, but we've caught 4 or 5 fish, 2 keepers, but we lost the first keeper at the net, but we got this guy in, but she is just spawned out 17 inches and probably don't weigh 2 pounds. So that's our first keeper, a chick, so we'll take it. All right, so we're a couple hours in and hopes are pretty high. We had 2 keepers. Somehow right at the net, the first one just dove immediately, got under the boat and spit it, which got me kind of aggravated, got us both kind of aggravated really. But then just a couple casts later, we got another keeper. So like I said, hopes are high. And then it just kept being 14 incher after 14 and a half, 14, 14. We caught so many fish, I'm telling you. We caught no less than 20 fish. They were eating it up, and back and forth we were going between a couple different coves. And we just kept catching fish, but they were all the wrong ones, and they'd get so close, they'd get our hopes up.
14.
So it was hard to really switch areas with time running out, and the lake is so big. I don't know how to explain it, but it was pretty frustrating. As you can see, we just kept catching the same looking fish over and over, and probably smarter anglers would have just left and tried a brand new area, but we just kept holding out hope, I guess. And by the time we looked at the clock, it was just too late, and we just, it sucked. It just sucked. He's close, another 14 probably. Gotta be.
I'm getting brain damage.
Possible, Tony. Guaranteed. Guaranteed keeper.
I don't know, man. He's gonna be right at it.
Wow.
Half short, quarter short.
So I threw on this little ripstop jerkbait, this tiny little jerkbait that looked exactly like the minnow they were eating. And when this fish bit it, I thought I had a 5 or 6 pounder. I really did, but obviously you can see it was a dumb catfish. Just a exclamation point for the day, but we did fish hard. We tried hard. We just made a lot of mistakes. Hindsight, the long ride home, we figured out a lot of the things we did wrong, but it is what it is. Thanks to all our sponsors, Yoder's. Almost every fish I caught come on the Yoder spinning rod. Chucky's Baits, Blue Line Baits. Thank you guys. We tried, but it was a struggle bus for us, a big learning lesson. So it is what it is. There you go. Whatever. Not a bass. About a 3.5, 4 pounder though. When he hit, I was excited. When he rolled, I knew as soon as you did. All right, for me and Mr. Smith here is putting rods away. We gave it the best we could. We really did. We fished to the last minute. We caught a ton of fish today. More than half of them were in between that 14 and 15. We just could not find enough over 15. The one we did find is sickly, spawned out, but that's the best we could do. Come down here for the first time, so I'll try to throw it together. This place is tough. It's beautiful, but it's tough. So, until next time.